This is the artboard that I get from Dick Blick. It's actually a fiberglass infused 0.3 or 0.32 inches artboard. It's paper, but it's infused. And the wonderful thing about it is that you can go in here and edit. I need to remove this right here. So you just glob on some water and let the paper itself soften. Once it's softened, you can come in and you can pluck out the paper. You can let it soften for longer than I did, but I like to get in there and get it all wet. So just come in here and take some water with a paintbrush, swirl it all in there. After a few minutes, it will actually release the glue. The rest of the quills will be fine around it, as long as you don't move them around too much. So you come in here, you do that. I've already let one over here soften up a little bit, so let's check it out.
Maybe it's cures free. She frees too. I'm doing it, otherwise it's magic, it's a violation.
I'm editing this because I didn't measure for the mat.
So
Pluck that out. Take that right off. I'm gonna go in here and
I agree it's terrible, but prisons come to things like this.
I'm going to snip it.
Who knows what will happen if we unbind?
There we go. Now, if you notice, there's no, that right there will come right off. This board allows you to scrape it, so you can scrape the tweezers. And once you've scraped it, all the little debris goes away. Just like that. She's almost as good as new. Almost as good as new. Look at that. And no other board allows you to do this. This is just as white and pristine as it was. There's no warping that's occurred. It's allowed me to go in and edit this entire section out. Let's go back up here where I've been letting this one soften. I'm gonna grab this. It looks like I'm being, really brutal with this, but it's actually fine because it doesn't hurt the board. This one had a lot of extra glue on it, so I've really got to do some softening. Just keep working it. You got to work those bristles down into the glue and into the paper fibers. Keep going. I'm just going to go here. I'm just going to grab this, the blue pieces that are left. We'll grab this right here. Tear that right out.
Now that Kieran is laid to rest, there's hope.
See that little white chunk right there is glue, so I'm gonna go back in here and put some more water on it. And if you notice, the other quills are staying fine. They're not moving around. And as long as you leave them undisturbed while it re-dries, it should be fine. Paper does the paper colors will bleed a little bit, but you can sop it up with the brush. Look at that. Almost gone. An entire quill has been glued down for 2 days there. And I'm able to go in and move it, and it has not damaged my background. It hasn't even lifted it or warped it. There's a hair now. Go in here. And I'm just going to scrape the last little bit off. There, look at that. She's gone. Nice and clean, nice and white, no warping, no damage to the board beneath it. This really is the best board that I've ever used. Let's see if I can get in really close to that. Oops, where was it? There's just a little tiny piece right in here that I need to lift out. There, got it. Perfect. You'd never even know that I had stuff there, and I've edited it off. There's a little bit of fuzz that gets off in the water, but you can brush that off. So, anyways, you asked about editing. That's my solution to editing, using the correct background, and just going for it. You don't even have to be gentle. In my opinion, you can just, you know, because this board type stuff allows you to actually sand it and stuff too. So, anyways, there's my editing process.